Well, they tell me you're supposed to make an introduction for your videos. Honestly, guys, here at the Youth Truth Podcast, I pretend to be the professor of YouTube because I think I know how to attempt to write a video. And I'm trying to encourage the youth of America that there's a potential income to be made on YouTube, and as in anything that you might try to accomplish in life, it's going to take practice. And therefore, unlike most business ideas you try to keep secret, I'm trying to teach everybody my idea. My idea is that if you could get 5 people with different cameras to go around for one day, you could write a story. I'm going to try to get 5 people together to try and write a story. That's why I try to encourage people to play a game like Dungeons and Dragons or whatever the other ones are. But it's legitimate, and you could go about trying to encourage the youth to make a channel. Alright, so I went out trying to write a story about Saturday, and this is what happened. And of course, in the world of YouTube, you'll have camera failure. I'll be trolled because the microphone is too loud when I speak, because for some reason the mic on this Akasa $80 inexpensive starting camera for our youth, because they might be able to afford it, or a pass me down phone depending on where you come from, or my Sony that I've been, it's doggone near an antique. But enjoy what happened. I had camera failure in the end. The battery died, and that's why I joke about, I can't tell with this little camera. The Energizer Bunny, hot diggity dog, not a sponsor. But we'll see how it goes. This is how it went. Saturday. And try and get a laugh, because this is enrich your life, a laugh and finances. Oh, click, click, click. That's why I call it the cricket. Saturday morning. What a wonderful day. Is that not a gorgeous sunrise? Who wouldn't want to wake up early in the morning, and wander out into the rabbit party den, pretend that there's somebody famous making YouTube channels. Nobody has an imagination anymore. Oh, dang. What a beautiful picture. I wish I could paint, on canvas. I could do a paint job on the house, but, try to paint that. What a pretty picture. This is how it goes here, guys. I am going to try something different. And we're going to start at the bottom of the list today. I love rock and roll. Put another dime in the jukebox, baby. Take them old records off the shelf. I'll sit and listen to them by myself. Today's music has not got the same soul as that old time of rock and roll. Alright. So the goal here is to try and create a channel that has gimmicks, merchandise for sale. Alright? Now, that may not be much, but that's a copywritten design on the American flag, and so you don't be offended. It's all 380 million Americans, and we are in a circle of America is a great country, not some third world thing. Alright, now I'm an old hippie that likes rock and roll. Hot diggity dong. But I like Betsy Ross's old flag. I mean, alright, I know, check out my porch. Betsy, the Buick. I don't know whether we'll get good light. And lighting's an issue in the world of YouTube, which is my current little venture and entertain myself. Right, Luke? Oh, yeah, get your doggy in the picture. But Betsy, I raced red, white, and blue. Son of a gun. I think everybody, good or bad or rich or poor, ought to realize there's only one country in America. Well, yeah, there's only one country in the world. Check out them tools. Yeah, it's a fucking mess, but I have them. That swore an oath to the Constitution of America because he believed that these people, before they were born, so that the rest of this God-given country can raise a family and have a future and a dream. Oh yeah, there it is, dream on. I couldn't tell you the artist, but Paul could. Boy, howdy, don't mention your family by name, or they may not want to be in your YouTube channel. Yeah, they all think I'm a naysayer. However, my Uncle Pinky made them things as a gimmick. Alright, now what would you sell that for? Damn, it's got a little rub, a leather back, and some fool's gold tucked in there. And when he was selling them, he probably got $1 and a half. I don't have a half laying around. That's because I was violated. When somebody took my $2 silver. I was robbed by somebody who thought that was more important than running a legitimate business and having the integrity. First to fight for rights and freedom and to keep your honor clean. I'm proud to claim the title of United States Marine. Hoorah! Alright, so this is who I am. And remember, I gotta fix it. Writing an autobiography for grandkids that haven't been born yet. That photograph my daughter painted for me. Golly gosh, if you can't cherish the love that your daughter gave you, now, that's a black-tailed gnatcatcher, and you bird enthusiasts gotta know how it speaks. You know, you can get credit in the Audubon Society just for having heard the bird. Now, this bird goes, cheep, cheep, cheep. No, I didn't do it right, but I would hear their voice from, oh, golly gosh, who knows how far away. Now, this is how smart my daughter is. Oh, I'm sure she spent a lot of time thinking about me. But Cindy and I were walking through some town out in California. Off the top of my head, I cannot think of that gold mine that's towards California from Kingman, Arizona, where I flipped real estate. I have the lowest dollar real estate in America. Oh, that's why I have this boat. Because I was living next to Lake Mead. But my wife would not accept. Hey guys! I'm in the middle of a video. Do you know how to make videos?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a critic. Yeah, you come over and you're the only kids on the block that have played the YouTube game with me. And I won't put you in my picture. Maybe just your feet. Because, you know, there are rules that you have to follow on YouTube in order to get your video posted.
Yeah.
When did you get glasses?
Oh, this is my computer. I just haven't took them off yet.
Oh, from your computer? How good are you at the computer?
I'm pretty good at computers.
Yeah, well, I suck. Honest, now. The difference between me, a 67-year-old man, and you, how old are you now, Jackson?
Oh, I'm 12.
12. Just hitting your stride. These guys, you know, it's not illegal to put kids on video. Hey, Ollie, can I put your kid on video? And I don't know whether I need your mother's permission.
Okay, I have my own YouTube channel.
Oh, you do? Come here. Come here then. My goal, alright, now I've been really trying hard to teach you young people how to make money doing YouTube. Alright, now come on guys, you're young men. What is the world teaching you about how important money is?
It's teaching me that like I gotta save up, like so like it's like helping me put it down.
Now I have to ask because I may have to blur you out. Okay, now see my camera's down here. Like I said, in any kind of business, there are rules that you have to follow in order to do it legitimately. All right, you understand that, right? How old are you?
11.
11. Now, I don't want to be personal, but, you know, I got to get some Well, to make a YouTube channel, you have to edit. You have to get some sort of filming device.
Yeah, I film on my phone.
Yeah. Alright, so my goal is to teach people like you that don't have a home that you own, that's yours, in the world of finance. Does that make sense? Yeah, our kids are really, really smart. But I believe that you're being trained that you're not real smart. That they're trying to tell you that unless you got a really, really better truck than mine, or a better boat than mine, or a better house than mine. Alright, now see, I'm trying to show you how to make a film with one of the cheapest. I don't like the word cheap. One of the most expensive. Or, now I'll misspeak. Now remember, I'm acting for the camera, and I got my favorite dog, Link, and my buddies over here. Alright, so I've spent what, 12 minutes? If you spent 12 minutes a day just pretending how to be a photographer, how to be an actor, how to try and write a creative story about the moment that you're in. Does that make any sense? I told you were smart. Now, don't let anybody on earth tell you that because you don't know this or don't know that you aren't smart enough to get a really nice boat. Instead of, in my opinion, that boat, and the name of it, I gotta get it in film, is the Someday Isle. Someday. I think I hit the button. You know, when you're a cameraman, you gotta kind of pretend whether or not you know if you're inexpensive. It was the word I was looking for earlier. Camera. You know, $80. Now that's within your reach. If you wanted to start a YouTube channel. So my channel is about how to help you start now. And how old were you?
11.
11. Getting 7 years ahead of the competition. I mean, us men, we compete. I think girls do too. Differently. You should have seen the look on his face. I'm going to blur you out because I don't have your mom's permission. And what's good and maybe hard to accept is that you, being a minor, have to kind of listen to mama's rules. Now, the hardest thing, and you guys are young men, we're tough as nails, and there ain't nobody gonna tell me I have to listen to somebody else. Is that right or wrong? Right. Say it loud. You got to use your outdoor voice for the YouTube channel if you're going to make one.
Right.
Oh, cool. Now, I know Jackson's been over there with bigger ears. Every person has big ears. Damn, I think that big ears suck. But you know, I don't care whether you look at the prettiest girl or the ugliest dude. Man, we all got ears. So why should you belittle somebody because their ears are a little bigger? Talk. They can't hear you out there in YouTube world unless you open your mouth.
Okay.
Now, have you ever wanted to be an actor?
No.
A rock and roll star?
None. I wanted to be a football player.
A football player?
Or an NBA player.
Or what?
NBA player.
Basketball? Sports. Alright. And same with you, huh, Jackson?
Yeah.
Come on over, join the crowd. You're not in film. And Allie, your mama, knows that I'm not out to hurt nobody. Okay? I mean, I even built a little gate that nobody will watch on YouTube. Me, an old man, going out there and trying to make at least a halfway decent gate. Now, isn't that gate pretty good, Jackson? What do you think about it?
It's good.
Well, let's go look at that gate. See, if you're going to be a YouTube director, then you need to figure out how to get the people to do what you say. Oh, remember, we went over that. You ain't going to do anything somebody tells you to do. Right? Because you're a man and you got to do what I told you to do. It's a weird philosophy. Meet me back at the little gate. Because I got my room separated for different purposes. Oh yeah. The $1 million set. If you're going to make a YouTube channel, you got to come up with something unique. Now, I'm pretty unique, just like these other kids. Now, I can't tell because of these cheap cameras. See, come over here, Jackson. These cheap cameras. All right, now, no, look at, oh, okay, come on through the little gate. Check out them shoes. I bet you I can get Allie's permission. And I think I have. I did that video about kids filming. Well, he asked. It got 23 views. Hot diggity dog. At the time, it was a little over what you could do for a short. And I posted it, dude. Man. What?
How many views did you get off?
Not enough. Because who wants to listen to a little old man that wants to teach the youth of America? There's the red, white, and blue. Woo! And the state we live in, Colorado. All right, now I don't care what mass media or any of that's teaching y'all. But the United States of America is the only place where a man or a young person has the freedom that we have. Now, alright, so y'all can question me and I don't care what you've heard anywhere else. You're listening to the grandson of a man that served in World War I. My grandpa, born in 1894, shoot horses in World War I because they didn't even have a 1973 hot rod boat. Now, that's the ugliest freaking boat on the block. But I am damn proud of it because I own it. And You know how cherry that would be if I put a couple thou in it?
Really good.
Oh man, Crumb. I'm old. Pre-plastic. Now plastic sucks. Chrome. Bright, shiny. Now, I'm a weird lover of old metal. You've been living next to me how many years now, Jackson? Talk loud.
I would say like about 3 years.
Close. I ain't keeping track to date. But you know, I got the ugliest shit on the block. Yeah, I'd say that louder. That was funny. Oh, our youth won't lie. But now, who's worked a day? Have I worked a day other than thinking that YouTube is some weird kind of labor? That, like, if you wanted to be an actor, a basketball player, or a pro football guy.
Yeah.
Now, the whole thing is, if you want to be a liberal artist, a crazy. Well, did they teach you any of the arts in school?
No.
Like, I mean, do you know who
I know
Picasso is? Right, he's a painter, right? Now, I mean, what kind of skill does it take to paint?
a lot. Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, a different kind. Just like it takes a different kind of engineer to make this little gate. Now, I made this little gate out of hardly any money. Now, remember, my show is about teaching you how to make money on YouTube. And I haven't made a dime yet. However, honestly,
I made $15 on my 2 first videos.
yeah, but can you keep it up?
Yeah.
On TikTok, right?
No.
You were telling me you made 89 cents or something on shorts.
You didn't know?
No, well, you did
Yeah.
one.
I mean, only 89 cents, so fine. I had a cousin.
Don't be ashamed of only making 89 cents. Shake my hand. You know what? You earned 89 cents because of your smart brain and the belief that YouTube laugh. My business problem's called a laugh. Enrich your life and finances. Because see, money and everything, guys. You can have all the money in the world and not be happy. Because you'll want a nicer boat than the ugliest one on the block. You'll want a nicer car than the lowest dollar cars that are parked in a lot. But the difference is, what?
No, cars.
Cars. Have you seen my collectibles in my yard? Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate them against the neighbors?
Cars?
No, the value of my car versus theirs.
You probably have less value, but the thing is, you have more of a
Really?
collection.
Now here's how you calculate value. How much do you owe against it, and what is it worth? Well, you look at all the non-depreciating assets, and that's a car. I know I'm getting deep, guys, but you're smart and you're comprehending it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said that wrong. Our 12-year-olds are pretty doggone smart.
Yeah.
But if you're not told that, they're trying to convince you that you aren't smart enough because you don't.
That smart? I only have like 3 A's.
A what?
I only have like 4 A's.
4 A's?
Yeah.
Well, you got 4 A's. What's your GPA?
Like 2.1. No.
Alright, so why the heck do you have a GPA in 6th grade?
I don't know. I thought you went to private school.
You know, I'm so old, and it must have changed. That I will tell you that when we first were in elementary school back in 1965, long time ago, we had GPAs, or we got letter grades, A, B, C, D, E, F. And then, of course, they're given a point value, right? 4 points for an A, 3 for a B, 2 for a C, 1 for a D, because you gave a little effort, even though you did.
0 for that?
Well, that's failure. 0 for an F, you're right. Now, the reason the D is there, because it's not failure. If you tried your hardest, but somehow you weren't Picasso, you weren't Einstein, who was a real mathematician, but your interests lied more in football. Sorta. Damn, I hope my camera's still on. The little inexpensive one. So, now if you could tape a show with the 2 kids next door talking about how old your boat is and how smart you were to build this little gate for almost nothing, and then brag that my cars are free and clear. I owe nothing against them. I don't really care. Some guy can have that truck over there, but if he paid 15 grand for it and knows 14.9, it's only $100 in his pocket, and he has to go to work hard to make that $900 a month, or 6 or 5 or 4. We'll get the numbers exact if I had time to look them up, but I am making a YouTube channel. Alright, so it's called the Youth Truth Podcast. So what do you say? Hang on, no. If you were making a channel, what do you kind of got to do? Beg for subscription.
Like, subscribe, and comment to
Youth Truth Podcast.
Like, comment, subscribe to Youth Truth Podcast.
Yeah, now, see, I'm just trying to tell you it up front. I'm not trying to fill you full of dreams. That's why I call it the youth. You guys. Truth. I won't try to mislead. Doug. Hey, thank you guys. My camera died.
Help Steve build his YouTube channel.
Say that again?
Help Steve build his YouTube channel.
Thank you.